Alright, hello ladies and gentlemen, I'm Ninjaz, and I'm here giving you a little bit of a taste of ArcheAge. This game is currently out only in Korea and Japan. They are working on an English translation of it. It's set to be released by Trion Worlds, which you might know from a little game called Rift, and also Defiance. I believe the release date is sometime early 2014. I'm not 100% sure of that though. Anyways, I am playing on the Japanese servers. Now, this is just going to be an introduction. I'm going to go over some of the basic stuff of the game. Not a whole lot. Just going to go over some of the things like making a character, the different races that you can be, questing and stuff like that in the game. Also, a little bit of the crafting and harvesting, and a quick run over of like player property and stuff. I might be doing some other videos later on that are going to go further into detail on a lot of the various aspects of the game. It's a huge game. It's absolutely massive, and there's just so much you can do that it's impossible to just condense it all down to one quick video. So anyways, what we're looking at here right now is the character selection screen. I've got an empty character slot here I've set up, and you can see right there on the front I've got 4 different races to choose from, male and female versions of all of them. Right off the bat, this isn't very well established, but depending on the race you pick, you'll also be a member of either the Eastern or Western factions. They've got it set up pretty straightforward, though. The Western factions are these two here. You've got your Nuyens, which is a Western-styled human race, and the Elves. Both of those are kind of more Western-looking and, well, Western factions. On the Eastern faction side, you've got the Fairs, which are the cat people, and they are very, very much cat people. I have to say I'm rather impressed with the setup for these guys. They're not just cat girls with stripes and stuff. They're actually cat people. And then you've got the Hariharans, which are the Eastern-styled human race, and again, you can see very, very much Eastern styling versus much more Western styling. So, West factions here, East factions here. That'll determine what continent you start on, as well as who's your allies and enemies. So, up to this point, I've got 2 characters actually that are both on the Eastern faction. So, for this video, I thought it'd be kind of cool to start off with something more on the Western faction. So let's see, I can pick from the Nuyens or the Elves. And what should I do here? Well, let's go with a Nuyen. I have no idea if I'm pronouncing that correctly or not, but we'll give it a go. So female or male? Given the amount of jiggle in her breastplate there, I'm gonna say that must be terribly uncomfortable. And let's go with a guy. Okay, I'm gonna briefly run over the character creation stuff. This is very, very involved. Despite the fact that you can only customize your character's face, you can customize all kinds of stuff on your character's face. You can't change your height, you can't change your build, so it's pretty much a cookie cutter body, and you just stick whatever face on it that you want. So pretty much as you can see over here, we've got the haircuts. Some of these aren't particularly well, yeah. Not so great, not so bad. So let's take a look here. What do we want for this guy? Oh, he's shiny. And nice pompadour ponytail thing there. Yeah. All right. They have several different versions of the short, shaved heady kind of guy here. This is cool, but I'm not so big on the curly thing there. What do we got? Wow, that's not a guy's haircut. Sorry for anybody that might be offended by that, but just, no. Sure, that's good. I'll go with that. So there's your haircut, and down here is your hair color. Flip through some of these here. Purple, yeah, that looks nice and natural. Ooh, there we go, pink. There's your jet black and some blue and some really bright green. Or we can just kind of go with the more natural look if we wanted. Nah, screw natural. Let's go all out. Purple's good. Alrighty. So, on the left side here, you've got a lot of your basics here. It's your haircut. This is your eyebrows, and your eye color. Here we have the makeup directly around the eye. Well, that's kind of creepy. Including, you can get black eyes and such. That's... Or just really tired, grumpy-looking old man eyes. Oh my. Right, good point to bring out. If you don't like whatever's on there, you can hit the trash icon and it resets it to the default. Down here is, if applicable, you've got facial hair. There we go, a little bit of stubble. This is roughly what I look like about 10 minutes after I shave in the morning. Oh, we got a lot more options. Hey, here we are. Some of this stuff you just have to wonder what they were thinking. Oh, he's got little freckles and stuff there. That's nice. All right, I kind of like that, so we're gonna go with that. This is gonna be your facial hair color. Oh, my bad. That's actually your lip color. Haha. We'll just leave that as is. And okay, this is your beard color. So if we wanted a bright pink beard, we can do that. Or yellow. So you can be as realistic or completely unrealistic as you want to be. I've seen people with blonde beards, but yeah, not like that. Let's see, he's got purple hair. We probably want kind of a darker purple. There we go. That works. Here we go. Eyebrows. Eyebrow color. Lots of options here. Some of these can get quite weird, but I'm taking a little bit too much time here, so we'll speed this up a little bit. There we go. That's cool. Make those kind of dark too. Not quite the same color, but it'll do. Alright, now this here is the eye color. So we can get in right close here. And I can give him red eyes or yellow eyes, or we got purple hair. Nah, let's dark blue. That's cool. I like that. And moving down here, so facial hair and all that. This is where you can put on some weathering or some age-looking effects. Kind of make him a little bit more, well, make it so he doesn't look like he's, 16. And the slider right under it here, yeah, that's good. This affects how strongly the effect is visible, like how pronounced it is. So you can kind of see all the way up. He's quite weathered there. He's got really deep lines in his cheeks. Or just kind of go down a bit, take it out a little bit, get him kind of a nice comfy look there. That's good. This is your skin color. Now, they don't give you a preview that really shows you in an outdoor lighting kind of situation, so it's a bit hard to tell, but some of these look like you'd show up kind of a little red. I don't know. Yeah, good enough. We'll go with this. Alright, now over on the right side, you may have noticed we've got a lot of random stuff here. These are presets. So these are all different options. If I click on that, it's just going to change it to whatever the preset is. This guy's kind of a badass looking dude there. Some of these other ones I'm not so sure about, but the option down here is an immediate save. I can save different versions of my style of this. So, for example, if I click on this guy here, actually he's pretty close to what I've got, isn't he? Say, oh, that's pretty cool, but I liked mine better. I can just click down here and it'll put me back to where I was. Anyway, going down the list on this side, this is going to be your eye's shape and such. Now, there's a lot of options with this. If you don't like any of these presets, then you can click on this little gear icon here. It'll take you inside, and you can do all kinds of things to these. This is just the eyes, and it just is slider after slider after slider. You can really just tweak this as much as you want. So look at that. I can make his eyebrows bigger, smaller. This is the depth of the eyes, or the eyelashes. Give them slightly less creepy eyelashes there. And this is the spacing of the eyebrows, so I can almost squeeze them over to a unibrow there. I guess not quite, but you get the idea. Anyways, I have to say kudos to the developers for making this a little bit more accessible for people that don't know the language fluently. I can barely read most of this because of all the kanji, but there's this handy picture up here, and it's got everything. You can just go over each thing, and it's got a little picture up at the top, and it gives you a guide of what it does. It's really neat. I love that touch. Let's see. So we got the eyes. Here's your nose. I don't see anything particularly wrong with the nose he's got, but that's a bit large, isn't it? There we go. Something like that. Looks good. Again, if I wanted to, I could run down the huge list of stuff just for the nose. You could be here for hours. Alright, moving on down again, we've got the presets for mouth. Again, we could customize the heck out of it, but I'm just gonna go with something here. Let's not do the pucker face lips. There we go. That's pretty straightforward. Now this is going to be your ears and your face shape. Again, Pardon me. We've got lots of options here, chin and all of that stuff, your cheeks. I'm just gonna click through a preset or two here. Yeah, I like that. All right, let's go with that. Oh, missed one over here. This is the tattoo selection place. You can choose a, well, tattoo and put it on your character's face. It'd come out looking like Two-Face if I wanted to. Or the Joker. They've really kind of got the Batman-themed stuff down here, don't they? Or your Star Wars-y-ish kind of stuff. I'm not a particularly huge fan of any of these, so I'm just gonna can that, and we're gonna go with life as it is. I also don't get this. Every class, every gender, every race has this tattoo option, or face paint option. Has he been doing drugs or something? I'm kind of lost as to what this is supposed to be, but everyone has it, so a bit confused. Here we've got your scars. You can kind of do these however you want to. Yeah. There's some stitches, all manner of fearsome, gruesome wounds. Now you've got a lot more options with the scars. So let's do something like... that's pretty cool. Let's do that. Now, these you can change the size of down here. And you can also change the rotation of it. So I'm going to go something like this. Maybe make it a little smaller. And you can change the position as well. You can put it wherever you want. Alright, but I kind of like it over the eyes, so... gives him some character. Alright, right there. Okay, this looks pretty good. Let's move on. So, clicking down here, I get to go up to the character's skill selection area. Now, there are 10 different base skills, 6 of which you can choose from the start. 10 total that you can choose. So you will get secondary and tertiary, a third skill. So starting with here, we've got, again, and they do a great job just showing you, your standard combat melee fighter class. Here is our mage. This is a archer class. This is the traditional cleric or healer class. And here we've got our death magic. Not the same as a necromancer, actually. In ArcheAge there are no necromancer. There's no summon skills, so it's not quite a necromancer. What you've got instead is actually like curses and things like that. And last but not least, here is the rogue skill window, or skill tree. It's a rogue. You've got a few upfront quick melee attacks and some longer ranged archery stuff as well. I'm going to go ahead and pick a mage for this guy. I've got an archer and a fighter for my other 2 characters I've already got, so let's give him a cool name. I'm just going to say Mac Purple, and not type very well. And this is just confirming it, and there we go. Here's the first of many, many, many little cutscenes. I don't know a whole lot of Japanese, again, so I have no idea what's going on with this cutscene, so I am going to just go ahead and skip it. So, sorry if you are fluent in Japanese and wanted to see that, but let's cut the video time down a little bit.